about this. After that episode 1 of season 5 just dropped the other day, why? What you mean it ain't dropped? That ain't what I just seen on Saturday on my TV. Yeah, the episode that was starring Florida State getting upset by Georgia Tech. Yeah, those are some strange things happening in Dublin, Ireland the other day, boy. This CFB was zigging. You know we got to talk about that crazy game. What's that meme that's been going around with Martin Scorsese? Cinema. What a way to start the season. Not so much for Florida State. Matter of fact, if you got any Florida State fans as friends, you need to go check on them right now. They in the upside down, tucked away, trying to figure out is life even worth living anymore. That was no bueno. Florida State 21, Georgia Tech 24. The bottom line of this game is Georgia Tech dictated whatever they wanted in this game. I mean, that was crazy. Let's get straight to the stats. Rushing, Georgia Tech 190, Florida State 98. I heard a lot of buzz in Florida State talks and message boards talking about how they were definitely revamped in the lines of scrimmage, and that was not the case. Did y'all see Mike Norvell's face the whole game? He was just stoic, just one expression the whole time, which after that first drive, it's so crazy. He kept the same face and the meaning of his face changed. Like, my opinion on a team has never changed so drastically in one game. Florida State came out on fire. They were dictating the pace of the game. They ran like, 5-6 runs in a row straight into the end zone. Not only that, went for a 2-point conversion, nailed it on a trick play, 8-0. I was like, okay, Florida State, yeah. Y'all got something to prove? Yeah, y'all took all that saltiness from last year and y'all grinded it up into putting in some work. Let's go. Y'all letting people know what's up. Little did we know Georgia Tech had some up their sleeve with the same message on it. Went right down the field, tied it up. And then from there, it just became a defensive battle. And Georgia Tech's defensive line stood out a lot more. I'm talking about they had, 7 tackles for loss? Crazy, boy. Like, Georgia Tech was the team that looked like they wanted to put on a show for the Irishmen, and they did. I know them Irish folks love that. Man, that game was crazy, bro. And it's not like Florida State didn't do anything good. Florida State's kicker what'd he do? Nail a 59-yard field goal right before the half, tied up at 14. Then in the fourth quarter, Florida State went on a touchdown drive that included 2 fourth-down conversions, both throws from DJ Uiagalelei. But overall throwing, though, he super conservative. That might not even be a good enough word. Completion percentage was great, but no throws with any arch over him. Barely past the line of scrimmage. Yeah. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Georgia Tech quarterback is running all over him outside every time, whether it was planned scramble or just play breakdown, eating them up. Georgia Tech just running it down Florida State's throat at will. Brent Key got them boys cooking down there, boy. Cooking. How about that field goal right into the sunset, the Dublin, Ireland sunset at the end? Did y'all see that? Come on, bro. That was just too perfect. That was tough right there. Yeah. Georgia Tech, nothing felt like they was an underdog at all. None of it. They came in with a mission, felt like they could beat them. Florida State, on the other hand, I'm not saying they some frauds, but those were some fraudulent activities they displayed. Now, and what they put on that field was not deserving of no number 10 ranking. Albeit the preseason AP poll, which doesn't really matter that much still, though. What was that, bro? And in all honesty, DJU, he really did what he usually has done, that we've seen him do in his career. He maybe did a little bit more last year at Oregon State, but overall, at this point, got to call a spade a spade. That's just who he is. You can't really blame him. What's up with these coaches, man? What they got going on, bro? They're going to have to do some soul searching. Like, where does Florida State even go from here? Now, it's just the first game, and they can bounce back. It's a long season. This is just the beginning. And they may get more credit for this loss later down the line if they step up and do better and Georgia Tech maintains this ability and wins a lot more games, upsets some more people. I told you on the other video what Georgia Tech did to Miami last year. Well, Miami gifted them the dub. Matter of fact, it was like, y'all ever been to Plato's Closet or damn Goodwill and see some shit in there and you be like, bruh, they gave this away? They ain't want that? Thank you very much. Clean ass t-shirt, vintage, throwback. Just gave it away. And Georgia Tech will definitely take advantage if you give it to them, let alone if you fight them and you don't maintain the line of scrimmage. Florida State did not do that at all whatsoever. So as much as I don't really like Georgia Tech as a Georgia fan, I gotta hand it to them. They did their thing. Georgia ain't worried about them. Tell you that much. We ain't gonna see them till later on down the line anyway, but we definitely not gonna take them easy whatsoever. So where do they go from here, Georgia Tech? Keep proving the doubters wrong, I guess. Maintain your identity. Keep it up. I can't wait to see what they do, man. I can't wait. And that was the first marquee game of the season and it ended like that, y'all? That didn't get y'all hyped for the season? I'm not talking to Florida State fans right now. That didn't get y'all hyped for the season, bruh. Week 1, 5 days away. I'm so ready for that Clemson game. Y'all just don't know. I'm pulling up. It's in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm in there for sure. So just know. It's going to be a few more videos on the way. Tap in. We going up this weekend. Talking about all the games. Might have some footage from me being at the tailgate of the Georgia game. You never know. We lit. See it be with Ziggy. You know what's happening. Yeah.